oh God, singing all the glory belongs to you, all the glory belongs to you, oh God, singing all the glory belongs to you, all the glory belongs to you, oh God, and that's why we sing hallelujah, singing hallelujah, singing hallelujah, singing hallelujah, sing all the glory belongs to you, say it, oh God, we lift you up, magnify you, sing all the glory belongs to you, all the glory belongs to you, oh God, and that's why we sing. The second group, we worked extensively on trying to pick up the ball early in the flight path and using the pitcher's common denominator to assist our timing to get things done right. Something you may find strange, but I think one of the most common hitting mistakes players make at all levels is this. Hitters watch the pitcher too long. When they watch the pitcher too long, they're picking up the ball later in the flight path. The science has told us when you're really hitting good, you don't see the ball out of the pitcher's hand. In fact, you don't want to try to see the ball out of the pitcher's hand, because when you do that, you experience like the eyes and the brain freezes at the moment you see the ball in the hand. But what doesn't stop is the ball. So this second group, we devoted a lot of our time trying to pick up the ball early in the flight path and using the common denominator. Transitioning from the pitcher to the ball is a real pattern. It's a real technique. Young players, sometimes you're either born with it, sometimes you just figure it out. But the best way to learn it, I really believe, is directly. Because when you learn directly what the pattern is, it becomes easier to replicate it again, especially when it matters the most in the game. If you're not training your hitters timing and hitting spatial awareness, you are really delaying the player's development. When you devote too much of your time in swing mechanics and launch angles and bat speeds and bat angles, when they get to the game, most players will be like confused and lost because they never really practiced what really matters the most. And that's how I pay attention to the ball. Paying attention to the ball is the most important aspect to hitting. Any coach can just tell you that, just to pay attention to the ball, but it's a real technique. How do I pay attention to the ball? And what am I paying attention to? As a hitter, I want to distinguish and determine what is the speed of the pitch and what space is the ball moving into when I'm going to hit the ball. Check us out at languageofhitting.com. Consider getting one of our online hitting courses. Also, consider having me come out to work with your group directly at your hometown. Last thing is this, we're getting ready to launch our Zoom hitting lessons. You can set up a weekly meeting time where we work together one-on-one directly through the Zoom app. I'm Dave Kirilloff. Consider changing your mind and following Jesus Christ, because he's ready to bless your life.